Light of the World, Learning English Through the Bible, Lesson A1, 27. Pray, Review and Preview. Bible reading. Jesus called sinners to repent. Mark chapter 2, verses 13 to 17. Theme. Communications through devices. Pronunciation. Ear and oi. Grammar. How often? Adverbs of frequency. Present simple tense. What do you see? What do you see? 1. Radio. 2. Letter. 3. Call. 4. Text. 5. Email. 6. Ask. 7. Type. 8. Social media. 9. Speak. 10. Newspaper. Listen and repeat. 1. To speak. To speak. He always speaks English. He always speaks English. 2. To stop. To stop. I never stop praying. I never stop praying. 3. To call. To call. He usually calls on Sundays. He usually calls on Sundays. 4. To text. To text. We sometimes text. We sometimes text. Listen and repeat. 5. To type. To type. We type our homework. We type our homework. 6. To ask. To ask. She always asks good questions. She always asks good questions. 7. A video. A video. Videos. Videos. 8. Social media. Social media. Listen and repeat. 9. The news. The news. 10. A radio. A radio. Radios. Radios. 11. A letter. A letter. Letters. Letters. 12. A newspaper. A newspaper. Newspapers. Newspapers. Listen and repeat. Adverb, frequency, sentence. Always, 100%. I always enjoy coffee. Sometimes, 50%. He sometimes writes letters. Never, 0%. She never watches the news on TV. A. How often do you listen to the radio? B. I always listen to the radio when I drive to work. Listen and repeat. How often does Roy listen to the radio? He never listens to the radio. How often does Mira write letters? She always writes letters. How often do you text your friends? I sometimes text my friends. How often do you call your mother? I usually call her 2 times a week. Listen and repeat. Hello, may I ask you a question? Of course. Do you like to use social media? No, I stopped using social media. Now I just speak to my friends or text them. How about you? I always check Facebook to see videos and photos of my friends, but I usually get the news from the newspaper or TV. Listen and repeat. 1. Ear, ear, ear. Ear, hear, year, here, near. 2. oi, 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 oil, point, noise, boy, joy. A. The boy hears noise with his ears. B. Christ always brings joy here. Listen and repeat. A. Call, text, speak, stop. B. Email, letter, better, sinner. C. Radio, media, beautiful, family. Jesus called sinners to repent. Mark chapter 2, verses 13 to 17. One day Jesus was by a lake. Many people came to hear him. He taught them about God. Later, Jesus walked by the lake. He saw a man named Levi. Levi worked as a tax collector. Jesus said to him, "Come follow me." Levi stood up and followed Jesus. He stopped being a tax collector. Jesus went to the house of Levi to eat. Many tax collectors and people who did not follow Jewish religious laws were there. They were some who followed Jesus. Some Jewish religious leaders found Jesus at Levi's house. They saw Jesus eating with tax collectors and sinners. They were angry and asked, "Why does Jesus eat with these tax collectors? Why does he eat with sinners?" The leaders did not really care about the people. Jesus heard them. He said to them, "People who are well do not need a doctor. Only people who are sick need a doctor." Then Jesus said to them, "I did not come to call people who think they are good. I came to call sinners to come to God." Answer the questions. 1. What did Jesus say to Levi? 2. Why were the religious leaders angry at Jesus? 3. What did Jesus say to them? 4. What is Jesus calling you to do? Listen and fill in the blanks. A 3-year-old boy took a coin from his bank and put it in the toilet. His mother heard the noise and said, "Stop! Never put money in the toilet. I will call your father at work and speak to him. He'll be angry when he hears what you did." The boy said, "No, you can't call him." The mother asked, "Why not?" The boy smiled and said, "Because I just put your phone in the toilet too." Write questions and ask your partner. How often do you? Answers. For example, 1. Text your friends. I sometimes text my friends. 2. Call. 3. Email. 4. Videos. 5. Listen to. 6. Social media. 7. The news. 8. A letter. 9. Speak. The news.
Sometimes I feel bad, sometimes I feel shame, but Jesus always listens when I call his name. Jesus always loves us, Jesus never leaves us. He comes to help the sinners. He forgives us and receives us. Jesus always loves us. Jesus never leaves us. He comes to help the sinners. He forgives us and receives us. Sometimes my life is hard, sometimes the news is sad, but Jesus always helps me through good times and bad. Jesus always loves us. Jesus never leaves us. He comes to help the sinners. He forgives us and receives us. Jesus always loves us. Jesus never leaves us. He comes to help the sinners. He forgives us and receives us.
One and 2 homework. 1. Review the previous 6 lessons Bible readings in your language. 2. Write sentences about how you communicate and how often. For example, A. I never text and drive. 3. Write the words for each picture. For example, 1. A video, videos. 4. Mark the ear and oi sounds, then write and say the sentences. A. I hear a noise when I type. B. Don't fear, I bring a message of joy. C. The noise is near her. D. Did you hear my voice message? E. This year will bring a lot of joy. F. A boy dropped a radio in the toilet. G. Do you live near here? 5. Homework. Put the sentences in order from 1 to 6 from the story of Jesus and Levi. Jesus ate at Levi's house with sinners. Jesus said that he came to cause sinners to come to God. Jesus told Levi, the tax collector, to come follow him. Jesus was teaching by a lake. Levi stopped being a tax collector and followed Jesus. Jewish religious leaders asked why Jesus was eating with tax collectors. Homework. Choose one verse to memorize. A. Jesus was walking beside the lake, and he saw a man named Levi, son of Alphaeus. Levi was sitting at his place for collecting taxes. Jesus said to him, "Follow me." Then Levi stood up and followed Jesus. Mark chapter 2, verse 14 in the ERV. B. When Jesus heard this, he said to them, "It is the sick people who need a doctor, not those who are healthy. I did not come to invite good people. I came to invite sinners." Mark chapter 2, verse 17 in the ERV. 6. Homework. Choose one verse to memorize. C. What you say in the dark will be told in the light, and what you whisper in a private room will be shouted from the top of the house. Luke chapter 12, verse 3 in the ERV. 7. Write sentences with the new words. Type, news, calls, stop, always, radio, ask, letters, speak, sometimes, never, text. For example, A. I sometimes type letters to my grandmother. 8. Homework. A. Where are the courses taught? B. When do classes start? C. What language is used? D. How do you contact professors? 9. Homework. Write an email or letter of at least 6 sentences in your first language, then in English. See the example below. Hi Naomi, how are you? I am good. We sometimes see your pictures on social media. Your family looks happy. I want to speak with you soon. Can you please call or text me? I always think of you. Take care, Noah. 10. Homework. Now I can. I can talk about communication and electronic devices. I can understand, say, read and write the 12 vocabulary words. I can talk about the frequency of things happening. I understand that Jesus came for all sinners. Closing prayer.